It's really different from like having, I don't know, Mick Jagger or whoever, as being an idol on stage and everybody looking at him or looking at a band, a big band, and idolizing a band. I think we are really happy that people understand that we are not there for them to worship us, rather than enjoy, like maybe a little bit like the feeling you got when it was like the beginning of the rave scenes, like in the late 80s and early 90s, where everybody's there to enjoy themselves, but more to share rather than focus on someone on stage or like idolizing someone. So that's, I think we're really happy about that, and we are definitely not sad or frustrated that people don't recognize us.
Charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it. Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, crash it, change it, melt, upgrade it. Charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it.
The live show that we're doing is really around this idea of doing something which is half in reality and half in fiction. So it's true that we're becoming these robots, and then it becomes almost a fictional environment, which is not really the reality. The show becomes special when you have all these thousands of people around this pyramid where they're almost interacting or acting out of this crowd around this pyramid of lights, like in a scene from a movie.
Obviously, you have been a huge influence on all sorts of fantastic musicians. DJs, Neil Alkin, we had Calvin Harris talking about your music on this show, and I mean, the list goes on.
That's how long I've been on ya. Me like right now.
Kanye West, obviously, his work on Stronger seemed to open up your music to a different audience, or at least more people. Do you think it's been of assistance to you overall, having him work on your song?
Of course.
Let's get lost.
I think music is discovered or appreciated by generation, and then can be rediscovered by future generation. To really think that basically someone that is 15 today was 3 when we started recording the album, that maybe gives them the opportunity today to listen to it and to discover it, without any word.
Don't act like I never told you.
Tonight we're going to play Discovery in full, from start to finish, as you envisaged it and left it alone when you released it. And there could be upwards of 3 million, maybe more people listening to it all at the same time. What kind of mood do you hope that it leaves people with overall?
I think, we think that this record is pretty much a happy record, so, and in a way maybe it was done in a little bit more happier or more innocent times that we are right now, so, but maybe it can just be a way to still be optimistic and hopeful about things still today. And no, we're definitely happy and honored and surprised that the record that stood the test of time.
Just as an interesting question, and don't feel embarrassed at giving me an honest answer, when was the last time that either of you listened to Discovery in full?
As when you make music, I think Discovery is probably the album that we've listened to the most amount of times. Of any artist, probably in the making, because from this idea of the sequential aspect of it and the narrative aspect.
I think I never listened to it even once
ever since. So it's been maybe it's been a long time. I don't think we knew that, but we're gonna spend 3 years to make this record and this 14 tracks in 3 years. So it became this very long process, and when you're done with these 3 years of your life, you just want to
leave it alone.
About it.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Is there anything you can tell us about that you're working on for the future? And we obviously don't want to pry too hard into what you're working on in your studio or outside, but is there any?
It's like magic tricks, it always takes time, but we don't want to speak or reveal any of the tricks.
You don't want to pull the rabbit out of the hat yet without the smoke.
Exactly. When the hat. Yeah, exactly.
That's it. We can't wait to play the record out on Radio 1 for everybody. So, I guess hopefully our paths will cross when you've got the magic trick ready.
Thank you for having us.